walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been.
City beat Palace. Sunderland were a huge Derby Day win. Villa winning it in a thrilling way. And also victory for Nottingham Forest in the 2 o'clock kickoffs. Brentford against Leeds is how we finish. Right here on Realltom Football, all the build-up. Brentford against Leeds United is on the way right now.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
Derby Day delight then for Sunderland, everybody. Welcome aboard to Realltom Football. My name is Tom. I bring you the watch along tonight, folks, then for Brentford who take on Leeds United live in the Premier League. If you do watching on replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who's joined us here tonight or this afternoon, this evening. It's Brentford against Leeds live in the Premier League. Welcome aboard. So a bit more of a quiet 4:30 kickoff on this occasion. After a brilliant derby, we end on a more subtle note at the G-Tech, although I imagine that there'll be goals in this one. But what a huge Derby Day victory, of course, for Sunderland. Massive. Massive. First half, I was criticising how poor the game was. Second half, that Voltamada own goal, massive. Massive Sunderland victory. Just massive. Absolutely massive. Oh. So Newcastle go back to Tyneside and leave Wearside unhappy without any points and beaten by Sunderland. With that being said, the reverse will come later in the year, and it's fair to say that we can't wait for it. I most certainly can't. So yeah, massive Derby Day victory for Sunderland, massive victory for City against Palace, which is a huge downer on us. Fair play to them. Huge victory over Tottenham for Forest. Forest beating Spurs 3-0. Very comfortable. Forest, I was saying it earlier in the Sunderland stream to Dragon from Twitch. Forest have really got a way of being able to beat these big sides under Sean Dyche. Massive victory for them. Huge. Of the highest order. And then you've got Villa, who had to come back and win as well. Thriller, that one. You got the new super flu. Oh dear, you were in A&E on Friday. Shit. Well, I hope you're okay. I have not caught the new super flu. I am still here, fresh as a daisy, here to bring you action, and that includes Manchester United against AFC Bournemouth tomorrow, which is the weekend's headline game. It kicks off at 8 o'clock. All the build-up is from 7:45, and it's Bournemouth with the chance to win 3 times consecutively by a score of 3-0 at Old Trafford if they can do it again tomorrow. That would also be history made. I think that would be one of the first sides to win 3 consecutive times by a score of 3-0 at Old Trafford. Bournemouth's home form against Manchester United is not quite hitting the same notes, but when they go to Old Trafford, it is a very different Bournemouth team. So once again, Bournemouth could make history tomorrow by being one of the first sides to win 3 times, 3-0 at Old Trafford as an away team. Tonight, though, at the end of this Super Sunday, we're expecting a nice festive, a little bit of a feast of goals as Brentford are taking on Leeds United, and that is not good news. Okay. Well, previews to Man United v Bournemouth could continue, but we've got a game on. Brentford are against Leeds. We're hoping for some goals. Let's have a look at the league table and your team news for the final game of today's 5-game Super Sunday. Okay, so it is now confirmed that Arsenal will remain top of the Premier League table after a very shit performance against Wolves yesterday. City within close proximity, though, after they beat Palace 3-0 earlier. They've now surpassed us on goal difference, and we have got work to do. The league table for Leeds and Brentford. Brentford are currently sat 15th, and they have the chance to move on to 20 points with a draw today. Level on points with Fulham and Bournemouth. Bournemouth don't play till tomorrow, but they're all level on goal difference, so there would be no initial change of Bournemouth's position with a point. 3 points, they would see them level on points with Newcastle, Spurs, and Spurs. Goal difference would be the Achilles heel unless they can win by 4 or more goals. If they do that, the highest position they can move to is potentially 12th or 11th. Leeds are their opponents, and Leeds cannot benefit from a point. That would put them on to 16 points, which would not be enough. The 3 points can put them level on points with Nottingham Forest. A 2-goal or more victory would potentially see them go above Forest and into 16th. Now let's have a look at the teams. Okay, so form guides. Brentford, most recently losing the last 2 games 2-0, but awkward won that one. I thought they were the better side against Brighton. Unfortunate to lose, but I expect Brighton to win at home. 2 great wins here at home. Then the 2 away London derbies against Spurs and Arsenal. They've lost 2-0, both of them. They'll look to get back to winning ways. Their home form is good from Brentford, but away form, 3 straight away defeats here. Leeds have upturned form of recent after losing narrowly to Manchester City, getting a 3-1 victory over Chelsea, and pulling it back to 3-3 against Liverpool. Queeman Kelleher is the goalkeeper for Brentford, a back 4 of Aaron Hickey, Sepp van der Berg, Nathan Collins, and Kyoda. Behind a midfield which is split into 2 parts, seeing a defensive 2 of Jordan Henderson and Vitaly Janelt behind the attacking 3 of Dongo Ouattara, Keane Lewis Potter, and Matthias Jensen behind lone striker Igor Thiago on the bench. Brentford is Rico Henry, Ethan Pinnock, Hakon Valdimarsson, Frank Onyeka, Yehor Yarmouk, Christopher Ayer, Mikael Damsgaard, and Miles Pert Harris, and Ramel O'Donovan. And then for Leeds, it is Lucas Perry who begins in goal, back 3. Joe Rodon, Biol, and Pascal Strouk behind the midfield 5 of Jaden Bogle, Al Tanaka, Ethan Ampadu, the captain, Anton Stack, and Goodmanson, Gabriel Goodmanson. Front 2 is informed man Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who before this match has scored 3 goals in 3 for the first time in over 2 years. And Noah Okafor joins him in the front 2 on the bench. Is Joel Perreault, Brendan Aronson, Jack Harrison, Sebastian Bornal, James Justin, Sam Byram, Carl Darler, Wilf Nonto, and Ilya Groove. Those are your teams. Brentford against Leeds United to finish you off on this Sunday. Kick-off in around about 6 minutes' time. Expecting a thriller. And welcome into Yash _ the Cold King from Twitch. No, I do not remember you, but hello. I'm not that good at remembering things. One thing I am good at remembering is that, of course, one more game in 2025 for Arsenal will be live on Realltom Football. The final Arsenal 2025 watch along will be the Hill Dickinson game on Saturday. After that, in 2025, there will not be another Arsenal watch along as I am attending the next two Arsenal fixtures. Then I am at home. I am on holiday. I'm on holiday for my annual New Year's mystery tour on the week that we play Aston Villa again. So for all the Arsenal fans who want to join us for one final 2025 watch along for Arsenal, then Saturday at 7:45 will be the final Arsenal watch along of 2025. Of course, you will get advance attendance alerts to let you know that I'm attending both Arsenal Palace and Arsenal Brighton. Callum Hudson-Odoi was for sure the star man for Forest as they won 3-0. Just hearing from him before this match. Sky need to hurry up though because Brentford Leeds is kicking off in less than 4 minutes' time. In fact, I've just realised I might be on the wrong channel. In fact, I don't know what's going on with my... Let me just reset Sky Go. Should... yeah. Okay. Extended coverage. There you go. That's my fault. That's my fault for not switching over to Premier League from main event. But we're all good. 3 minutes to go till kickoff. We're fine. And the teams are in the tunnel, ready to rock and roll, as Brentford are set to take on Leeds United. So like I said, we should expect goals in this one. Not kind of the usual 4:30 pick, if you know what I mean, for a Sunday. But if we get goals, who's complaining? Yeah, that's going to come on main event, like, for, I think, literally last minute. I was wondering why we had to switch over to Mark Chapman. Of course, the usual way that Super Sunday goes on supersized Sundays with lots of 2 o'clock kickoffs is either Dave Jones or Chapman goes in the studio at Sky Studios. And then the other presenter is with another set of pundits at the ground for the 4:30 kickoff. In this instance, Mark Chapman is at GTech with Jamie Redknapp for Brentford Leeds. Dave Jones in the Sky Studio. And then for the normal Super Sundays, which aren't supersized, Kelly Cates tends to just do those. Just going through the teams then on Sky Sports. And I can confirm to you now that both channels are on the Leeds coverage. So either Sky Sports Main Event or Sky Sports Premier League if you do want to watch this fixture. Well, this fixture does have a little bit of history behind it. Leeds did win here once upon a time on the final day of a Premier League season to stay up. But it's a new manager. It's a different Leeds. How will they fare today on a cold December Sunday, 11 days out from Christmas? So scoreboards are at the ready. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is on red-hot form at the minute in terms of goal scoring. And it's not something that we've said all that often about him, but he has scored 3 in 3. Could he make it 4 in 4? So one to watch out for from a Brentford point of view, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin being in form, but I'm sure Brentford won't have too much of a problem tonight. Brentford have got energy to save though, because they are in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals and they have got a huge test against Manchester City in midweek. Of course, that is on Wednesday at 7:30. But yes, Brentford most certainly will be saving themselves a little bit for their Carabao Cup quarter-final away to City. Igor Thiago will get us underway. And we are underway at the G-Tech. It is Brentford against Leeds United. And we are now, I think, laggy on the laptop, are we? I think we are, or we might be having a bit of a freeze up. I don't know. Don't know what's kind of going on. Oh, I think it's all good now. Let's just do a bit. Yeah. Yeah, all good now. Lag's gone. Leeds wearing quite a nice kit tonight. Blue and yellow. But here's Igor Thiago coming towards the blue and yellow of Leeds. Predominantly blue, but I do like it, Leeds. I think that Leeds have designed their kits pretty well this year. I really do like the resemblance of the club colours in the club badge in their kits. I think this away kit is a good representation of their badge with the blue and yellow on the badge. Available now on Sky Sports Premier League or Main Event. So either of the channels is available on now. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Calvert-Lewin went over there. Well, Leeds don't quite have the privilege of having to play in a Carabao Cup quarter-final, but it doesn't mean that the Carabao Cup quarter-finals can't offer you a week off, because, of course, if you're an Arsenal fan, you do have a Carabao Cup quarter-final, but you still get 7 days off. Not the same for Crystal Palace, though, who don't get 7 days off. They get 3, 4. Nice little bonus, that, really. Us being able... It's a nice bonus. It will feel kind of nice to be on our own as well. I mean, look, the bonuses that I'm taking from it, we won't have to think about anybody else. We'll already know what's happened. You know what I mean? Like, at the ground, it's our quarterfinal. All we're going to think about is us. So, yeah, a lovely bonus, really. Right before Christmas as well. Like, that's the beauty of it. Like, that's the beauty of it. Right before Christmas. Like, I'm so privileged that we have got that right before Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Could not be any happier with that. I think Brentford will beat Leeds today. Mr. B. Harry. Yeah, it's going to be... But like I say, it's going to be so nice for me on Tuesday 23rd, a week on Tuesday, in London, literally on Christmas's brink. Like, you can't get much closer to Christmas with football. Well, it's been one of those types of games, stop-starting in the opening minutes here. Brentford not quite able to get in their flow just yet. Against Leeds, who the last time... No, not the last time they were here. But like I said, Leeds did win here to keep themselves in the Premier League once upon a time. So, we're in the seventh minute. It is goalless at the minute. Tanaka, yeah, Brentford not quite able to keep the ball. Leeds a bit more structured in a minute with their movement. It's a nice ball by Goodmanson to clear it away. Can they win it back quickly, Leeds? They can. Done well. Ampadu, Goodmanson. Anton Stack. Stack into the wall. Not into the wall, into Collins rather. It's a good start by Leeds. Moving well, and that's into Calvert-Lewin. Breaks away from one, and the ball across. There was nobody there other than Kyoto. For Brentford. Definitely Leeds who are offering the more threat in these opening stages. But you do want to get the ball to Calvert-Lewin. He's in form. 3-3. Goal a game. Igor Thiago takes that down well. Brentford trying to conjure up an attack now for themselves. And I'm sure they'll have many of those in this game. Lewis Potter. Jordan Henderson. This is a good run. Collins brings it forward. Dongo Watara on the right. Has Collins in support if he needs him. Had his path blocked off. Should have passed it back to Collins. Set Vandenberg. Going back forward for Brentford. Definitely getting some more rhythm to the game now, Brentford. Starting to control the ball, move it around freely. Leeds definitely look potent, ready to counter-attack. Jensen just straight past Coyote, who let it run. Watara puts the ball in, bit too heavy for Thiago. Coyote. On to Jordan Henderson for the Bees. Back to Kelleher. Thiago being held. It's good defending by Leeds. There's no rashness about the game. Both teams relatively controlled, structured. Does take away that kind of entertainment element a bit, where the game's not rash, but what you're seeing right now is two Two teams that are decent, trying to pick the bones of each other. Lewis Potter got the contact there. Cleared away by Brentford. Ouattara now. Coyote giving it away. Straight pass. And Strauch's interception. Here's Anton Stack. Jaden Bogle slips it through. Stack could be in. Stack. Not quite. Ricochets back off Sepp Vandenberg. It will go for a corner though. I think it's the first corner of the game as well. Leeds corner. Oh. It's great. Tanaka just didn't quite. Henderson. Coyote ahead. Ball across. Too close to the keeper. He is such a good player though, Coyote. An amazing long throw. And in the years to come for Brentford, he could be a pivotal fullback. I think I do like this Coyote guy. The runs he makes, the deliveries from the throw-ins, the long throw-ins. Coyote now for Brentford. Coming up the pitch nicely. Both teams are moving the ball well. Oof, excuse me. Coyote. Tara, that's not going to go out for a throw, no. Keen Lewis Potter. Well, ball into the box. It was towards Igor Thiago, but good defending Strauch and Biol. Brentford will come again. Ball into the box. Didn't reach either of the two in the box. Leeds clearing their lines. Not really with much nonsense. A minute. You feel as though it's going to be a bit of quality that's going to have to break one of these two defences in a minute. Both are playing good football. Both going at each other. Henderson for Brentford. Vitaly Yanel. have I been mute for? Can you hear me now? Let's have a listen. How long does my mic be mute for? Who had to come back and win? Bloody hell! Well, I'm glad that I'm back on now. Yeah, I saw it. It was the bloody button on the mic. You can't see it, but there's a button on the mic. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. I hope you can all hear me loud and clear now. It is so easy to forget that you're muted, I suppose, with microphones like that aren't flashing red at you, saying you are mute. So, Chappers and Jamie, with their pundit analysis on Sky. Second half will be underway in a couple of minutes' time. Celtic suffer shock 3-1 defeat to St Mirren in the Scottish League Cup final. Oh, dear. That's the reason why the game against Falkirk was postponed for them. Wow. Wow. Celtic have been beaten 3-1 in the Scottish League Cup final. I can't believe that. What? Wow. Scottish. So just to emphasise that on that for you, Celtic have been beaten by St Mirren 3-1 in the Scottish League Cup final. Wow. That is not a headline I expected to see today. You've gone 2-2. I went 3-1 Brentford, but Brentford have totally not turned up to the races, so I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't come through. Well, it's been a busy day for me today. I haven't been on the usual Sunday schedule. Yeah. Was out at the Cracker Sparrows, taking the dogs for the groom. Yeah, I know what you're all thinking right now. Dogs being groomed on a Sunday, yes. Yes. The grooming shop does 2 Sundays in December. And we had one of them. So, yeah, I am most certainly ready for a good rest. I'm just ready. I am ready for Christmas. Like, I am so ready for Christmas. So, bring it on! Is what I have to say. Yeah, bring it on, man. Bring on Christmas. I can't wait. I love Christmas. And most of my family does. Like, in general, we are a big winter family. We are a big Christmas family. I most certainly am big on Christmas. So yeah, we take Christmas quite seriously. Based on the first half, I would back Leeds to win. Leeds were better, had more rhythm, bigger chances. If Brentford continues playing the way they have been, I would back Leeds to win. I would go probably 1-0 Leeds, sneaky winner with the game of the way it is currently. Your birthday's on Boxing Day, is it? Well, happy birthday on Boxing Day for you. Boxing Day, for once, is going to be a nice chill one for me because there is only one Boxing Day game. I am looking forward to that. Potentially. Again, though, I mean, Leeds were the better team in that first half. I can't make a full judgment, but if Brentford continue the way they have been, I would say Leeds for the win. Well, 2 o'clock was the main focus of the day. And right now I am seeing clips of Sunderland 1, Newcastle 0 in the Tyne Weir derby, which most certainly was a very happy day for Wearside. Plenty of things to look forward to midweek. Monday Night Football tomorrow includes Manchester United against AFC Bournemouth, which is the weekend's headliner, due to the fact that Bournemouth have won the last two 3-0 at Old Trafford. Can they be the first team out of many few to win 3-0 3 times straight at Old Trafford? And Carabao Cup quarter-finals, except for Arsenal's game against Crystal Palace, come your way as well on Tuesday and Wednesday. Cardiff, Chelsea on Tuesday, and we'll be doing Newcastle, Fulham on Wednesday. Then Tuesday the 23rd, I will be in attendance for Arsenal Palace. It will be a 7:45 start for the 8 o'clock kickoff. A 7:45 start also for Cardiff against Chelsea on Tuesday. And then slightly later start on Wednesday. It'll be 8 o'clock for the 8:15 kickoff between Newcastle and Fulham. And hopefully, in and amongst all that, I should get my taste of the Carabao Cup draw. If not, it will be made at the Emirates on Tuesday the 23rd. Which will be when I find out who Arsenal get to play. If they beat Crystal Palace, which I expect us to do. Well, Igor Thiago's touch map. What's that? 8 touches? First half? Not the best. Who are you against? we have got a very nice trip to Fratton Park. I can't wait for that. Fratton Park. I'm looking forward to that. I am genuinely looking for, like, honestly, I am looking forward to that. Like, as an Arsenal fan, that delights me. Fratton Park is going to be great. I'm telling you. No halftime changes. Thanks, Bill Leslie, for the confirmation. Second half, about to get underway. We're off. We're off to see the Wizard. We're off to see the Wizard of Oz. No, we're not off to see the Wizard of Oz. We're off to see Brentford and Leeds in the second half, where Leeds were the better side in the first half. How will the second half fare? Nodded forward, Calvert-Lewin. Can he get a chance? Goes down, shot comes. It was a snapshot of that. Lewis Potter. Quite aggressive on Calvert-Lewin. Collins pulled him down. I mean, it's a strong pull. VAR. I think having a look. No, play on. Wasn't too much in it. I mean, when you consider that the rules are a bit stricter, like it's easier to win a penalty in the Champions League, but harder in the Prem. The differentiation in rules can kind of differ in your brain a bit. It does make it harder for us watch-alongers, as streamers, to kind of give you an on-the-spot decision. Kelleher was, he was on his toes there. Jaden Bogle. Is Anton Stack. In by Ampadu. Calvert-Lewin got a flick, but the flick was diverted straight into the gloves of Queen Kelleher. I hope a goal's coming. Don't like goalless draws on this channel. Not really. Not in games like this. Like, I can understand if it's Liverpool, Man United or something like that, but you get what I'm saying? It's a great ball for Bogle, that. What a ball. They have been better than Brentford, Leeds. There's no denying it. They deserve to get a goal. Leeds. The game needs a goal as well to get it going. Just a reflection on earlier, I am disappointed by the drop-off of Palace recently. Can't believe that they got beaten 3-0 at home by City. I mean, having a flat moment, really. A bit of a wobble. But I don't think anybody would have predicted they lose to both the two Manchester clubs at home. They're continuing that positive first half Leeds, though, here. They're looking good. They're looking like the team who will win the match here at the minute, Leeds. The free kick, that was disappointing. It needed more on it, that free kick. Not deep enough at all. Didn't enter the 18-yard box. Has to get into the box. Got to get a bit more height on it. A bit more curl, fizz, whip, everything. Needs more. No foul. Still goalless. But it is Leeds in the ascendancy. Brentford are not finding a way to ascend in this game. I don't get that feeling at the minute that Brentford are going to score. Leeds just look a lot more up for it and organised in their play. It's been a disappointing Brentford performance, really. And Bogle might have sneaked through a gap. Could he be in? Coyote was there in the nick of time. Anton Stack winning it straight back for Leeds. Here's Tanaka. It's the last thing that Brentford will have wanted to do, you know. Come out into the second half slowly. After a relatively poor first half. They've not come out with much intent. I mean, when you think about it, on paper, it was effectively a comfortable. I mean, on paper, Brentford would have had quite a lot of success in this game, you would feel. But they've been massively disappointing. Ampadu picked up by Coyote. Got nowhere to go. Yeah, no. Ball across, and that was an important gobble by Perry. Brentford just letting Leeds know they're still here. Good little move. They've got to get more into the game, though, because they're not in the game at the minute, Brentford. Tanaka. Well, that's poor. He was going towards goal, the Brentford goal, turns back, Realises he's not got a teammate to pick out, puts the ball out of play. It's wasteful. And there is a problem for Jensen for Brentford. Well, he's getting some fluids down him. I didn't see how he went down there. Some Leeds fans looking one of the flats above the G-Tech. What a spot by Sky, though, to get the zoom on that as well. Probably rented out the flat or something for the night, perhaps, maybe. Or maybe a mate lives there or something, I don't know. There you go. Leeds fans in a flat building. I mean, I can just imagine how zoomed out the view must be from those flat buildings, actually. I mean, it's a great way to watch the match and a great place to live, but I can just imagine it's being, you know what I mean, I'd be squinting trying to find out what's going on. Sloppy. Brentford, sloppy. They haven't put a foot wrong lead second half. They're stepping right onto Brentford. Referee says no foul again. Yeah, Brentford players are just throwing themselves to the floor a bit. Straight in frustration. It's not been their night at the minute. Henderson's ball through. That's in the back, I think. I don't know. Goodmanson goes down. Let's have a look. There's no contact. Dives onto the ball to shield it. Helps it get back to Perry. Donga Watara. Just over half hour to go. Last 2 minutes. Leeds has just stepped off the gas a bit. Brentford starting to come back into it. Nothing in that by Goodmanson, I don't think. Maybe a bit late. Yeah, they've won a free kick, Brentford, and there's changes getting ready. Damsgaard is one. Short free kick. Why? It's poor. It's a waste. I mean, stop pissing around with these short routines. You've had a bad game. You've not been at your best. By an absolute certainty. Why are you playing a short free kick? It's a waste from Brentford. They go short. Just whack it in. Need a goal. This game needs a goal. You've got Brentford not at their best. Yeah, it needs a goal. This game needs a goal. All games need a goal. If you're a neutral. Half hour to go. Leeds free kick. I am bored. I am genuinely like, come on, man. This game was supposed to be a goal fest. It's not been that.
Rosie, you can remove this orange.
So, Ampadu preparing a long throw in here for Leeds on the attacking sense. Could this be the chance for the opening goal? We need a goal in this game badly. Was not a bad delivery, Ampadu, at all. Nothing wrong with that. Tanaka, deflection on that ball in. Not cleared properly by Brentford. Goodman Sidor trying to spin past Coyote. He's strong, Coyote, you know. He's a good defender as well as he's a good player, Coyote. He is a good player. Well, time for a switch up of audio technology. Welcome into David Loreno Quiv. KZ8UEV. Yo hablo inglés y no mucho español. Yo hablo inglés y no mucho español. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo hablo inglés y no mucho español. So, switch up of the audio technology. And we are still goalless between these two teams, Brentford and Leeds. But now it's another long throw-in to Leeds. In by Ampadu. And cleared away. It's Leeds who are trying to get the goal. Brentford are doing okay defensively, but they've got to really be putting more into this game, Brentford. They just don't look at it at all. Leeds won it. And the rate the game's going, Leeds are going to get it. It's only a matter of time before that Brentford defence will have one little flutter. Still goalless. Gallagher being pressured, but gets the ball long. Nowhere near Igor Thiago, though. Bogle. Calvert-Lewin couldn't quite get it there. The intent is totally not there from Brentford. I think it's going to take a Leeds goal to get Brentford awake. Currently, it is Leeds who deserve the 3 points. That is a free kick. Bogle giving it away on Damsgaard. Are we going to get a goal soon? Are we gonna get a goal? Are we gonna get a goal? We better do. We want a goal. We want a goal. Calvert-Lewin lurking. Brentford just hanging back in possession at the minute. Now they're coming forward. Jensen gets it across. Defended well all game, Leeds. Big block by Strauch. Yeah, got to get the crowd involved as well is another thing. That'll help Brentford in this game. Oh, throw in. Damsgaard, a chance, ball across. Henry Henderson, there you go. Against the run of play, Brentford find the goal. Jordan Henderson, Johnny on the spot to get it in. Leeds have been the team with show more intent. They've been a better team across the game. It's against the run of play, but Brentford do take the lead. And Leeds United will be kicking themselves because, well, we'll let it all unfold. But the most important thing is this game's got a goal. There is a VAR check in progress. There is a check on the goal by Jordan Henderson. It's a goal. And against the run of play. They have not been at the races, Brentford, in this game by no stretch. And an unlikely scorer in Jordan Henderson. Changes for Leeds. They'll be frustrated, Leeds, by a huge order. Yeah, well, can't remember the last time he scored a goal, Jordan Henderson. Doesn't score many. I believe James Milner's got more career goals than Jordan Henderson. He's an old bugger, Jordan Henderson, as well. He scored against Spurs, did he? 5 years ago. Ah, there you go. That was the last Jordan Henderson goal. And Jordan Henderson has scored for Brentford against the run of play. But they are ahead. Great delivery by Stack. Thiago got it away. Away by Vandenberg. Sepp Vandenberg. Oh. Was that on target or did Kelleher? It was close. I think that's going just wide, you know. Might be hitting the post. Flat corner routine. Non-turn. all the way across. No. Yeah, this one will hurt for Leeds if they don't get the points, because one thing is for sure is that Brentford have not been playing well. But it'll go down as grinding out a win when you're not playing well. Just like us yesterday, well, that was disgraceful yesterday from us. Italiano, Brentford want more. Henderson, no. Here comes Okafor for Leeds. He just needs to hit it, Stack. He needs to hit it. Stack should have hit it as soon as he reached his feet. I'd just be saying, look, hit that, Stack. Yeah, hit that, Stack. First time. Here come Leeds again. Now Okafor, Stack again on the 18-yard box. Got to shoot. Bogle and Calvert-Lewin couldn't get the finishing touch. That was inches. I didn't take the VAR blooming banner off, did I? I'm a knob. There you go. Well, yeah, there you go. That's it. Fixed. I just had a wobble there, I think. But we're now in the last 10 minutes of the match. And Yeho, look, is going to come on. But Brentford, Vitali, Jan Elstay is done. Aya's going to come on as well. So Matthias Jensen and Vitaly Janelt go off. Christopher Ayer and Yehor Yarmouk, the Ukrainian, on to replace. 10 minutes to go. And I have to say, woohoo! We're nearly there, people. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the end of this Super Sunday, which has been okay. I'm looking forward to United Bournemouth tomorrow, though. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to that United game tomorrow. Should be good. It'll be interesting. Will United v Bournemouth? It's got the ingredients to be a really good game. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it would be 3 straight 3-0 wins that they'd be looking for tomorrow. Winning the previous 2 Old Trafford visits by 3 goals to 0. Who knows? Might stick a cheeky 5 on 3-0 Bournemouth. Wilfred Nyonta. Nyonta. Ampadu shoots, man. They're not shooting Leeds at the minute. Crossed by Nonto. Calvert-Lewin, that's a great header. And it's 4 in 4 for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. 4 in 4 for him. And he equalises for Leeds. You've been the better team. Four in 4, that's impressive. And Ampadu couldn't sort out his feet. Non-term peach of a cross. Well, Calvert-Lewin is in form. And he scores 4 in 4 for Leeds. He has scored more goals than Victor Gyökeres this season now. However, potential goal. Well, the game is now, both teams should go for it. Ampadu. Risky pass. Ball was bouncing. Could have invited a Brentford attack, but Leeds are on the counter now. Ampadu, oh my word, he hit that like a rocket. Wow. How close was that? What a rocket. 25, 30 yards out here. Wow. There you go. It's his 100th appearance for Leeds. What a shot. Thiago, was he caught there? Referee says no. Play on. Game's got a bit more interesting now. I don't really bet on French football, no. I might sneak a cheeky fiver on 3-0 Bournemouth tomorrow, considering I've won 12 quid today. £12.50 rather. You bet for a draw, did you? On paper, I thought Brentford were going to win comfortably. Proper going for it now. Leeds done. That's what you want, innit? Yeah, that's what you want. For my bet builder, it'd be a Brentford win because I need another goal over 2.5. But not too fussed. I've already had 12 quid, so. They did. They did. It was a great fight back. Calvert-Lewin, is he going to beat Lewis Potter to the ball? He's got to it. Calvert-Lewin, it's just going to bounce out of play though. But he wins the throw for Leeds. It's most certainly Leeds going for it. A minute. And James Justin used to play for Leicester. He now plays for Leeds. I've only just discovered that. Coming on. Kelleher did well. Non-turn. What an impact Nonto made, I must say, to this game. He is quite the youth, I must say, the young Italian. I remember when Leeds were last up in the Premier League and how much he shined. When they were first in the Premier League, before they got relegated, he was a proper shining star of a youth. Grown up a bit more now. It's 5 additional minutes, by the way, at the end of the game. Coyote. Won't get there. Watara. And did they both win? Well, you don't know yet, actually, because you've got Alava. Well, yeah, Real Madrid are playing Alavas later. 8 o'clock. UK time, 9 o'clock local. Late, innit, man? 9 o'clock. I could not imagine being I wouldn't want to play a game at I wouldn't want to kick off at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like, brutal, innit? Why they do it, I don't know. Yeah. Is it what now? Is it midnight your time? You'll soon be going to bed then, I bet. Oh, Damsgaard, chance Leeds. And the shot. Watara. Couldn't keep it down. Sums up Brentford's performance. $10.24. So 22.24. Yeah. PM or AM. I think he's 4 hours ahead of us. I don't think he'd be behind us. Yeah. So 22.25, so nearly half 10 your time. About 4 hours ahead of us. It's 6:25 in the UK. Yeah. So yeah, Mr. B Harry, I'm sure, will be going to bed soon. I bet. Will it be nearly 11 o'clock his time? But here in the UK, by far bedtime. Watara. Could there be some late drama? Pulled across. Watara. Damsgaard couldn't get to it. Oh, you work at midnight. Oh. So you'll sleep in the daytime tomorrow. Why don't you be a YouTuber? Why don't you be a YouTuber, Ashik? That way, then you don't have to work at midnight. Gone over the 5 minutes. And there's the full-time whistle. Well, 4-4 for Calvert-Lewin, who cancels out the goal from Jordan Henderson, which could have won the game for Brentford, who have not been at their best today at all. Probably a fair result in the end. But yeah, Brentford nowhere near at their best. Final score, GTEC Community Stadium, is Brentford 1, Leeds 1. Rounding all up for you then on this Super Sunday. 3-0 to Manchester City earlier. Erling Haaland with the brace. Phil Foden with the final goal. Forest beating Spurs 3-0. Callum Hudson-Odoi at the double. And Ibrahim Sangare got the third and final goal. An own goal by Nick Voltemada sealed Sunderland's win in the Tyne Wear derby. And 3-2 winners over West Ham were Aston Villa in a thriller at the London Stadium. Tomorrow, it is Manchester United against AFC Bournemouth, which is the focus here on Realltom Football. But folks, here from me, thank you very much for your company. Have a good night, and we will see you all back here tomorrow, 7:45. Bye-bye.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.